Hi, and welcome to Christopher USA. This is where I share various how-to videos with you. So today I'm going to be showing you how to hook up a generator to your home electrical panel, your load center. Okay, so today I'm going to show you some safety steps and just a general overview on how to do it. Okay, so first you got to determine what kind of panel you have. Then you got to get an interlock kit. Okay, it will come with something that looks like this and some other pieces of hardware. Okay, so after you do that, you're going to also consider a power outlet. You're going to need a 30 amp power outlet for your generator, and that looks like this. So you're going to run a wire from here, go all the way to your panel. You're going to use a 10 gauge copper wire. That's the orange wire. You're going to run that from the power outlet all the way to your electrical panel. You might need to put it in conduit or however. Okay, if you use BX, then you don't need to put it in conduit. So it has to be an armored cable it has to be protected. Okay, so that all depends, but I'm going to show you what the fundamentals are and the principles are and how does it work. So you got the power outlet, you got the interlock, you run the wire from the power outlet to the box, your main panel. Has to be your main panel, and don't make the mistake of running it to a sub panel. So go outside and find out where your meters are and trace that right to your panel. Usually it's on the opposite side, but not in all cases. So it has to go to your main panel. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to run that wire, get the wire inside the box, inside the panel. Then you might need to make space, most likely here, below the main breaker to accommodate a 30 amp double pole breaker for your generator. So once you make up that space, you might need some mini breakers or whatever to free up, take the circuits off of here. So now this is free. You got this designated for your generator. Okay. When you do this, you're going to have the power off. Okay. When you shut the power, everything downstream from the breaker will be shut off. But you still will have power coming in at line 1 and line 2. This is where the main feed will be coming in, right here. This panel's sideways right now, but so you're going to have the main feed, line 1 and 2, and when you shut this breaker, it's still on, so don't touch these terminals. Only downstream you can work, okay? That's very important. Right now, I just have it labeled, this is in the on position, okay? And this is the generator, and that's in the off position. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what it looks like when you put that interlock on. So that's the cover on. Now this is a 150 amp home line square D panel. Now yours may be different, and you're going to have to get the interlock to match your panel and the breakers for your panel. Okay, so it's going to come with different hardware. It's going to come with something like this. So this is going to go on This is going to go on here. Some other little pieces of hardware are going to go on the back of your cover. And so after you get those little pieces of hardware on, you're going to have the cover on. And how this works is it's a safety device. So now this main breaker is on, okay, and this generator is off. When you want to turn the generator on, you have to have the main panel off, because if you don't, your generator, the power from your generator will backfeed through here into the utility company lines, okay, and you don't want that. So this thing here, the interlock, I'm going to show you how it works. So you're going to shut off the main breaker. That allows you to slide this forward. Now you can turn on your breaker for the generator. Now when your generator is running, it's going to come into this breaker and feed everything here, all your circuits. And it will not interfere with the main breaker. And you cannot turn on the main breaker now because it will hit this bar. So that's how it works. So you're going to need some breakers, double pole breakers for your brand. You're going to need the interlock for your brand. You're going to need the power outlet for outside. Now, the cable that goes from your generator to the power outlet, you could get the twist kind, the interlock, the twist connector, or you can get this one. It looks like your dryer, the old style dryer, 30 amp. So you just wire it, put your two hot terminals on these terminals here, two hot cables, and the neutral right here with the ground, and they run that 10 gauge orange wire to your panel and connect it into this breaker here for the generator. Okay, so that's the basic principle of how the interlock works. So I see a lot of people using the suicide cords and stuff like that. Now, sometimes people do that because they have an older panel, and like the fuse type, for example, you can't put an interlock on the fuse on the old style fuse ones. So I'm going to show you different ways to getting those to work. But this is a modern panel. Most people have these. And so these are really easy to do. It's 1, 2, 3. You can do that. And just be careful. Keep the power off when you do it, when you're inside the panel. And if you're not comfortable with the electrical work, just hire an electrician to do it. Okay, so this is just some wire. It's not the exact wire you'll be using. Now, if you don't have a generator that puts out 30 amps and you have like a 20 amp output generator, then you can get a 20 amp breaker, double pole breaker here, and you can use, you don't need the heavy wire, okay, and it'll be fine. So you could do that. So you could, and then you would have to match that 20 amp on the power power outlet, and this would have to be a 20 amp now and not a 30 amp. So you can customize it to whatever kind of generator you have, and it's important you use the right size wire. And that's basically it there. So I'm going to make another video on how to backfeed if you don't have a modern panel. And check out some of my other how-to videos. And if this helps you out, click the like button and share it. So that'll be great. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.